He said he was calling the DG and DG was not picking. It's not true.
The Department of State Service has defended the continued detention of the convener of the Revolution Now protest, Mr. Omoyele Sowore. Addressing a news conference in Abuja, the spokesperson of the service, Mr. Peter Afunaya, insisted that the appropriate persons have not come for his release.
But you also know that last time and even now, there's nothing that Sowore needed that we don't provide him. He has been using his phone and making contacts, and even using it to mobilize people and call for violence and call for action against the Nigerian state and call for destruction of the Nigerian entity. And when you throw a stone in the marketplace, you sure would not know on whose head it will land. Sowore has family members in Nigeria who go to local markets. He has relatives. He has uncles and sisters. If you set the fire, of course, you may not know who will get the burns. In emphasis, Mr. Falana has not been to the SSS office of recent. You are an investigative journalist. I put it back to you. Mr. Mutum, who are the shorties? Mr. Mutum, please, who are the shorties? But we have said, but is it wrong? Is it wrong for, if you have stood for someone and the person is to be released, to come and take responsibility for that person? We are serving Sowore, we are serving the service, we are also serving Nigeria, and we are serving you. It is ideal that we do that. It's not out of place. It is not out of place for us to insist that administrative procedures be followed in the execution of the court order. It is not out of place that we are insisting that administrative procedures are followed and adhered to in totality in the discharge or execution of the court order.
He claimed that personnel of the service were being threatened, and despite that, the DSS has continued to hold the rights of the citizens in high standard.
So these are the things we are talking about. There are procedural issues, there are processes that we have, and we have even explained this to
the DSS spokesperson explained that those who came for Sowore's release were protesters and administrative procedures must be followed for him to be released. He stressed that only the persons who stood as sureties for Sowore can secure his release from the DSS custody.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business. High-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio but a complete broadcasting house.